what's up, metal and heavy music fans? It's Flight of Icarus again with MetalTrenches.com. Happy New Year, depending on when you're watching this, but I'm about to listen to and, I don't know, maybe review the latest single from Fleshgod Apocalypse, which is actually just a cover of Eiffel 65's track Blue. Oh my god. And hey, if you like to be kept up to date with the best and brightest metal bands and albums from the underground and above, then stick with me by hitting that subscribe button down below. Also find us on Discord and support us on Patreon. Alright, I was back and forth on whether or not I was going to do this, but it almost seems serendipitous. Oh my god. With his vocals. Because you gotta understand, not only do I love Fleshgod Apocalypse, and I'm super stoked for the new album, loved the new track No, which I also did a reaction for if you haven't seen that, but this song, the original, came out when I was in, like, middle school, and it was such a staple of, like, every school dance. It was on the radio all the time. You could not escape it. So this song is kind of encapsulates a big part of my childhood. So it had to be done. Inside and outside. With his accent is so funny. Which is funny because it's already like a Eurotrash song. If you somehow never heard the original, you have to have lived in a cave, but yeah, go check it out. It's more of like a dance song. Oh god, with the blast beats. Yeah, again, if you've somehow not heard the original, it's normally like, I'm blue, I'm a need, I'm a night. So this is... Ooh, the strings are nice. If you can hear those. They're subtle. That's like... That's amazing. I love that they have a sense of humor, too. Because when I saw on my feed... not the video, but like the post from them on the video. Boy, the classical elements are good on this. And they were like, they couldn't think of a better way to close out such a shit year than to kind of do a shit cover, basically. The things are blue. And she is so blue. It's all coming back to me. I thought it was funny that that Blue security system is like using this as their theme song now too. It's just coming back. The 90s are coming back, y'all. I think this was late 90s. When we got all those Eurotrash dance songs like Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Like I already wouldn't have expected a metal cover, but much less a like symphonic death metal cover of this song. I do like the strings. The strings are kind of cool. It makes me want to hear like a straight up classical version of this song. Like take the death metal elements out. I'd be interested to hear just a full like orchestral version. Because this part here is actually pretty legit. Unironically. They better throw some operatic vocals in here, because that's a missed opportunity, I feel like. The lyrics to this song, I've forgotten just how ridiculous they are. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. A little repetitive. Like, this is where they should have done the final one in, like, operatic mode. Needs a little bit more of a flourish at the end here. Blue turns to red. Nice. Inside and outside. You know, now I'm curious. Where are Eiffel 65 from? I'm gonna have to look that up. This would be funny if they're also from Italy. Yeah, it needs a little bit more at the end to turn this into like a really memorable cover. I thought they did a. What blew me away more was in No, they randomly threw in that little Britney Spears part. That was clever and definitely stuck with me. But yeah, fun, good. Again, I love that they have a sense of humor. Don't take them. I hate when bands take themselves way too seriously. There are bands that I love that honestly, that's the one element that kind of turns me off about them. It's like, chill out, dude. Like, come on. You don't need to get so crazy about it. But yeah, that is Blue, originally from, or Blue Turns to Red is what they're calling it, from Fleshgod Apocalypse, originally from the band Eiffel 65. And I'm gonna look this up because I gotta know now if they're both from Italy. That would be, oh, Eiffel 65 is an Italian musical group formed in 1998 in the studios of the Turin record company Bliss Corporation. There you go. That makes it even more appropriate. Italians covering Italians. I'll have to post a picture of them because here they are in their full glory. That is Eiffel 65. That was my childhood. That was my middle school experience. Pretty much was all of these. Also, Aqua. Y'all remember Aqua? Good times. Yeah, I'm rambling at this point because I don't think I can. I can kind of review the song, I guess. I'm not going to do like the normal scale thing because it just doesn't seem fitting for a situation like this. But if I'm ranking it as like a cover, if I'm giving it a grade like in the pantheon of like great covers, I give it like a B minus, I think, overall. Because again, like I do like that they transformed it enough. Definitely made it their own sound. It's just not like a direct cover because that's boring. But again, I would have liked if they had done a little bit more with it, thrown in some like operatics at the end or something to just like kind of step it up and have it have more of a crescendo because it did get pretty repetitive. To be fair, the original song is very repetitive, but like that doesn't mean your version has to be. Like make it into something really great. Like to me, a great metal cover or a great cover in general, it transcends the original in some way, like the best ones, the A tier ones, the S tier ones, really. You think about things like, Johnny Cash's version of Hurt, or there's also a David Bowie version that is just amazing. And to me, those versions on some level are kind of better than the original. So to me, that's if we're talking about, okay, what's a great cover? That's what I'm thinking of. And not only that, but they're songs I want to actually keep going back and re-listening to, not just for like fun purposes. But I'm probably overthinking this because again, we're talking Eiffel 65 here. This is just for fun. Whatever. Let me know down in the comments, what did you think of this cover? What's your favorite metal cover? And also, what other like Eurotrash dance music bands do you remember from your childhood? If you're around my age, I know a lot of the listeners are a lot younger than I am, so might have missed out on some of this stuff, but you might have circled around and found it later because it's kind of inescapable at this point. Yeah, so let's have a conversation about that. That'll be good times. And then, of course, stick around. If you're new here, please do subscribe because I got plenty more videos, not just these track reviews, but also full album reviews of new releases, album tier list, interviews with bands on the podcast. You name it, we've got it. And again, please join us on Discord and support us on Patreon. But that'll do it for now. Flight of Icarus signing off. I will see you in the trenches.